All right, I am about to show you exactly how we made a 1-minute promo video for the online ballettraining.com website. We did it using Camtasia and Viddyoze and just put some really cool tools together and made a very functional video. And I want to show you exactly how we broke that down inside of Camtasia so you can make one yourself. Let's get going. Cool. I'm going to show you what the video looks like on the home page here, and then we're going to dive in and show you how that actually goes. So let's watch this. Well, isn't that cool? All right, so let's jump in and show you what that looks like. Now, I'm going to move my screen. Hopefully this works. I'm going to put my head up here on the other side, and this is what it looks like inside of Camtasia. Now, what you're going to notice right here is I got a bunch of stuff over here. This is how I've been working on my video editing for the last little while. As I'm making different pieces, I don't know what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use. I know I'm not going to use this, but I had a video of Ursula dancing and then a bunch of people dancing in the background, but we blurred it all out, and it's cool, but that was another 30 seconds where we're like, maybe we don't want to use that because we want to keep this under a minute. So now I can just keep those pieces, and I've got these different things, call outs that I liked, and I just put them over to the side because I can go like this. If you saw what I did, I took the timeline marker and I just dragged it so it highlights. So I grabbed that little green piece and dragged it. And then when I edit my video, then I produce the timeline selection instead of going up here to share and do that. That's something I've been doing a lot more of. I can double click to get that out. So now I'm just going to zoom in, and we're going to look at this on the full timeline. We're going to walk through this video. And so the way you want to think about this is you want to have a bit of a hook at the beginning, some kind of maybe a logo bumper, and then some clips. And this is now just a 30, like a 1-minute video here that we're going to be working on. So let's go through, and I'm going to hear some ballet background in the music in the background, but we're going to go here. And let's start with this. The one thing you'll notice right here is I've got some music here and some music here. And I ended up clipping them together because I liked the way this one opened. It's the same song. And then this one is, so this is the same song here, same song here. What we did with the music is basically we had this run the whole time. If I right click on this, I edited the music. You can add audio points anywhere in your music. So you can control the volume of that music there. You can make it do whatever you want. So it goes up and down. So if you wanted to have it, if somebody was speaking, you could have the audio go down and up when they're speaking. But what I did with this is I made it so that it kind of faded into this one. I tried to just match the beats because I really liked how this faded at the end. So that was the first thing that I did is look, well, that was actually the last thing I did is look at the audio, but that's the first thing you'll probably notice. What we did in here, we took a clip from, let's just see, we're going to go this, this, and I'm going to slide these out of the way. So I pulled this clip off of something I did in Viddyoze, and that's one of the softwares that we reference here quite a bit. Viddyoze allowed me to make this clip, and it did all that. So she's just typing and looking at that. And this clip also has audio component of it. I took the audio out of that and just got rid of it because I wanted to have audio going across the whole thing. So in order to do that, if you have any kind of video, you can right click on that video and separate out the audio and video. So now that's how I did that. Or you can simply you can take any of this, you can edit the audio, and you can just pull that slider right down to get rid of the audio. So it's really up to you how you want to do that. Usually I keep it all as one. Now let's go like this. So that's the first thing we did there. Now I didn't want to have just the logo pop up. I wanted to actually do a second clip that I had got in Viddyoze, and that is, I'm going to ungroup this. So the second clip, let's move, where is it? Let's go here and here. The second clip was this one that does all the online ballet classes. So I took that clip that looks like that, and that clip is normally like a regular video. So this is the video that came out of Viddyoze, and so this is the one I downloaded, and it looks like that. All right, so we did that. Now, you can see what I did there is I took actually, I went into Photoshop and I exported. So, I mean, this is quite complicated, but I took a screenshot of this, okay? And then I opened it up in Photoshop. And then I went and I just basically drew around. So if I put this here, I just kind of drew the shape of that and then brought it, then imported the image as a PNG file and then fit it over my screen because I wanted that white background. So that's how I did this one. So that rather than just a static image in Viddyoze, I can set this up to be able to have this white. So whatever the color of your video that you're trying to import into here is, that's what you do. So I'm going to take that out, take all that out. So now that's this one. Then I take this video and I just rotate it so that it fits in there. So now we've got, what's this one? So we've got this. Actually, I think this one is the, yeah, I think this was the audio from this one. Yeah, there you go. So that was the one. I just did that, and I just muted it down in case I wanted to use it again. But I've got this, and then I've got, so this plays. So now there's two videos kind of overlapping on each other. And now, where does this go? Okay, I'm just going to go back. I lost my animation. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So now what I did, so let's go back into here. So I'm going to open this group. So what I did is now I've shown you this video that I've adjusted, this image that I've adjusted, and then I went, let's ungroup them. So I had them as ungrouped, like that. So if I ungroup, so what you would do, if you want to have multiple things animate together, you want to group them. So that's what I wanted that video to come out like it's coming into the screen. So basically I just went like this, control, 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 highlight all of them, and then you hit group. Now you can take a group of things and make them do something. So like what, so if you have, say, a video and some transitions, if you have a couple different videos, overlays, and you want them all to do something at the same time, group them so they'll do that. So once they're grouped, then we can create this animation. And this little arrow here, I'm just going to move this up so you can see what I'm talking about. This little arrow here is the thing that says, okay, now we've got this playing in the computer. Right? So we're going to go like this, and on the timeline, then right here, the whole group starts to do this. Oh, baby. And then this part fades, or actually pixelates into our logo. So pixelates, logo, done. Okay? Now, that's what happens. Okay, so right there. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do that. So right here, we're going to take this out. We're going to go this. We're going to go back here. I'm going to ungroup this so you can see how it goes. Now, well, I don't want all of these to be big. Let's make these a little bit smaller. You know what? Screw that. I'm going to make this smaller here. Okay, so I got this, and actually I don't even need this audio. Let's delete that. But I want these two things to animate together. So I'm going to group them. Now we've got this nice little group here. So when you play this, that goes like that. But those guys are together. So what I want to do is at a certain point, I want this to zoom in and be high on the screen and fit the whole screen. So I'm going to go in here and add an animation. Now, so you can do zoom and pan, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. The animation I want is going to be custom because I want it to spin and be bigger. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to add this, let's say right about there. Then it automatically, you saw that it bumped it to the next position. So it starts from there. It's going to go to here. Now all I got to do is put this where I want it and make it the size that I want for the second part of the anime. Oh, that's way too big, Joji. We're going to go like this. Let's see. I think that might be what we want. Now, if we drag this slider, let's just zoom in a bit. We're going to drag like this. That looks pretty good. But you know what? I want that animation to be a little bit earlier. So I can just grab the animation and slide it. So let's see if it's here. They start typing. Oh, I like that. Boom. Okay, that slides. That goes there. Now we're here. And then we're going to go like this, and then it's going to turn into this. So because we changed that, I'm just going to delete this. The next piece is we're going to go into transitions. And I want, what did I do? Pixelate. I'm going to pixelate between these two things. So now, between where that one was, boom, it pixelates and turns into the logo. There. Now, I don't know why it's showing. Oh, I know why. Oh, I don't want markers. This one here, I'm going to move this to here, I think. Let's see here. I think that looks good. Then what we're going to do is it's going to then fade into this thing here. So what I did is this is me in Photoshop. I took a picture of Ursula and I found, I made these two the same size. And then I took that's just a black picture of her that's there. And I just put that, I did pretty much the same thing I just did with this icon. I put that picture there. And then right at this point, I added that animation that zoomed it to another size. So all that was, if I delete that, so she basically it fades into this picture. That's the image. And I want to then add this animation right here, like I said, where it was. And at that point, I just want her. Did I grab the wrong thing? Yeah, I grabbed the wrong thing. Hold on. Oh, there, see it, grab that. I want this to be a bunch bigger. So now I want her to be there. Okay, so now if I have me here, let's see. Oh, dumb. I grabbed the wrong thing when I animated. Okay, so I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to add a custom animation. So it's just trial and error. Now, there we go. Now it moves to there, and I'm highlighting on the right thing. So I'm just watching you guys. You guys can just watch me do my errors, because that's how you just learn, right? See there. I want... It's making me grab the wrong thing, so let's do that. And just put her right where... Just put her where I want her. Come on. So it's just how you play around, but this is how it goes. Let's say that's essentially, let's put it back where it was. A little bit smaller. And she ends up, let's say she ends up there. There we go. So now the slider should do what I'm asking it to do. So here we go. It fades in, and then she just gets bigger and more grandiose. Now, this we're looking at is this. So when this came in, this was another Viddyoze clip that we did, that we go and edited. This one was like this. So that's what it looked like there. And all I did with this is I put it up higher, right? So now this piece here, oh, come on, let's get these tracks out of the way. So now I did this. I'll keep saying so now if you guys want. So we'll go like this. We transition from that logo to the picture, and the picture animates bigger. While the picture's animating bigger, the overlay comes in from videos. And if you want to learn about sort of overlays and alpha channel stuff, I got another video on that. And then it zooms out, and now we fade into a clip. This is, now we've done all the hard part here. The clips are exactly that. We just take a clip. So if I have, so let's see, media, I'm going to go find clips of her dancing, and I'm just going to pull them in here and find the piece that I like. I'm going to highlight the piece that I want, hit S while I'm highlighting, put it on here, hit S while I'm doing that, and now I can delete anything around that, and now we have a clip that we can put in anywhere. Okay, and what I did with these, most of them are pretty much similar in length, so that I could have these overlays come in. But yeah, these dance, this is basically a transition that is a fade transition from that logo to here. Just add it over top. So now this transition fades like this. And with this one, I didn't want to have any transition, so I just kind of had this right before the fades over. So as you can see how that goes there. This moves, and then she starts dancing, and we want to have a little title slide. So we've got an overlay, and you can see here's where the music goes. And now I could have done with this music, I could have had the music go as far as I wanted and clipped it. This is just how I ended up clipping it. It ended up sounding okay. It was on that we were measuring on the beat, so it went. That's fine. Now it goes like this, and it goes into this overlay, which we got from Viddyoze. So we did the same alpha channel overlays in Viddyoze, and I just made a bunch of different ones. So you can see these clips just switch in between, and we did a bunch of different clips, and then I kind of had a couple faster ones at the end. So what I would suggest is that if you have music, and the music that we got is from Audio Jungle. So, you can buy licensed tracks, which, there's also places you can get free, royalty-free music. Yeah, so we got the music, overlays, and then the clips, and these just clips. I didn't put a transition because I just kind of liked how they just flashed into each other, because that felt like the mood that we're going for. And as we go through, you can see these ones, the kids' classes come in, go like this, and I adjusted the audio where I needed to kind of make it balance, where I wanted her talking, and a little bit lower where I wanted the music to kind of be there. Then this one, I didn't like the audio in that. There's music playing in the background. So these ones where she's just talking and no music, I upped the audio on those. And the ones where there was music in the background, I deleted the audio so that you don't hear that in those clips. And go through. And then basically it's just easy from here. I think, a fade transition into this last Viddyoze thing that we got. And then I did at the end, so how this fades down, I added my Metallica transition, which is called fade through black. So that's how we did it. So yeah, so you can build any kind of 1-minute video. Once you're done here, I mean, if you don't have anything else, I showed you how I have a bunch of stuff on the timeline. If you don't have anything else in your timeline, you can basically just hit share, local file, and now you can pick all your settings and go through and pick what you want here. And then you're going to have that MP4 video when you're done. If you're doing it like I am, I just highlight this green thing, drag it to the clip that I want. So if I'm doing courses, I might build all the course modules all in one thing and then just take the ones out I want. That allows me to keep all the same transitions and repurpose stuff all in the same timeline. I find it easier for myself. And that's how it works. And yeah, leave your comments. Let me know what you think and what kind of videos you're going to play with, and post them below. All right, we'll talk to you on another video. Hey, this is Joe Girard with Change, Grow, Achieve. Thanks for checking this out. Remember to subscribe and check out some of the other videos and resources we have. As a sales coach, I spend a lot of my time just helping people be less weird and more human with their customers. If we can help you and your high-performing team, reach out to us, let us know, and let's connect soon.